Girl, where you been at for the last couple summers? Girl, where you been at for the last couple summers? Girl, you know my attention span is sure got my attention right. Girl, I love them leggings, pants, and shorts. I hop up in a flight. Girl, where you been at for the last couple winters? Girl, where you been at for the last couple? That booty still just for a second, get this picture right. Stop that ass again and let the flight cause when we get the night. Call it bad bitch, I know it's going down. What's going up, pull up, bitch, you know I hope some clothes around. If you ain't there, look girl, I might look go right to your house. As soon as you pick it up, now drop it low right to the ground. Butterfly boss bitch, YALL was the comment. Need a flight assistance, we'll be about to go and fly in. Put that hoe in charge, but all she wanna do is lie there. Think she pulling strings, trying to play me like a violin. Please don't do no favors, I'ma fuck you when I'm done. The envy up in no place, I got it coming with my gun. Sure you got a BBL, plus her tummy got a tub. You just gotta have a Gucci and some money every month. You ain't gotta do all that, you can save a little check. Get you a go on a cruise, I'ma slay you on a deck. Early stages wanting sex, I ain't gon' lie, bitch, I do too. Soon as I step up in the place, you know I have my eye on you. If you ever miss me, I'ma show you where the powder blue. Think you gon' take me out my business, ain't that kinda do. Spring, summer, fall, yeah, we watchin' winter freezing. It's a time and place for everything, and plus it's different seasons. Oh, girl, where you been at for the last couple summers? Girl, where you been at for the last couple summers? Girl, you know my attention span is short, got my attention right. Girl, I love them leggings, pants, and shorts. I hop up in a flight. Girl, where you been at for the past couple winters? Girl, where you been at for the past couple winters? Took that booty still just for a second, get this picture right. Thought that ass again, and that's the flight. Cause when we get the night, call it bad bitch. Girl, girl,
I want to put her that. I want to put her that. My lips kind of dry. Take a swig before we get into this. Take a real good swig before we get into this. A lot of y'all got swim bike brains. You know what I'm saying? A lot of y'all got extra mechanical brains and stuff like that. We're going to bring it back to a little bit of naturality, a little bit of genuality, a little bit of you could plant it, it can grow. You ain't ever seen nothing else happen like that in nature. You know what I'm saying? Just that type of stuff. You ain't see nobody like pouring some chemistry. You ain't see nobody put this together and put this like made a Roblox. You know what I'm saying? You ain't see nobody put this engineered it. No, it's just straight genuine. You could plant a seed, it grow. That's the thing that God showed us. That's the thing that God showed us. Now, when it comes to industry plants, you know what I'm saying? The industry plant. We got to, before we get to the plant, I like to break things down clearly though. You know what I'm saying? First, you have to put it in the ground and grow. We know that's something natural. We just called it seeds. Plants, trees, bushes, and stuff like that. But check this out, right? Then you have the industry plant. Before we get into plant, because I got to get y'all mind right first. So, you know, first, you know what plants is, right? You know, we plant a seed and grow. It's natural. It's natural. You know what I'm saying? It was something like that. It's not, see all the rainbows fly. You know what I'm saying? So it's natural, right? This was, you got to understand when we separate seed and plant and industry. Once upon a time, like in the 1600s and stuff like that, you know, they brought over here the industrial times and stuff like that. What do that mean? They took Native Americans through like 3 ice ages. It probably was 3 years, 3 winter seasons that they killed all the bison and all the, you know what I'm saying? So that's really the ice ages, ice age. You know what I'm saying? So first we get in that, right? You took everything, now none of us got nothing to eat. You took everything, now none of us got furs and stuff like that. Okay, industrial, let's make a grid mill. Let's start making synthetic stuff. Let's start making the synthetic fur. Let's make synthetic cornmeal. Let's make synthetic. You know what I'm saying? So once you start to get into the industry now, like before we even get in the plant, you know, the industry start off with something being synthetic. You know what I'm saying? Something, you get your bread, you get your yeast. You know what I'm saying? You get your wines and stuff like that. You get your, you know what I'm saying? Like, I really think about these things. You get your polyester. You get your church socks. You know what I'm saying? You got my feed her energy. It's a lot of stuff you get. It's a lot of stuff you get first before we even get into the plant. You know what I'm saying? If we getting the plant vanilla ice. You know what I'm saying? If we getting the plant Eminem. You know what I'm saying? If we getting the plant Snoop Dogg at all. You know what I'm saying? Care Bear Crip. Oh, shut up, Care Bear Crip. Oh, shut up. Elementary school crip. Oh, it's a crip for the kids. Yogi Bear crip. You know what I'm saying? So that's like safe crip. Safe crip. If you want to be a crip, be Snoop Doggy Doggy Dog. You know what I'm saying? All of that. You gotta know what's going on. You gotta know it's like synthetics. It's synthetics out here and stuff like that. When you get it, you be like, okay, I see what's going on in front of me. When we get to these streamers, the streamers ain't doing nothing but copying real personalities and stuff like that. You know, they got handlers that came in and said, we can make a business off of this. And you can't really make a business off personalities on platforms based off a person's MySpace page. I mean, that's what YouTube is. You know, the industry getting their ass kicked right now because of that. They starting to realize, wait, we did something wrong that work in one industry in this area that ain't an industry. As soon as we try to make an industry out of it, it don't work. It took years to catch up and try to figure out, you know what I'm saying? I took a small break, but take another one too, because I need everybody just to weather away. Y'all getting curses on y'all. The things y'all bragging about ain't gonna look so good to brag about it anymore. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna look so good. Y'all gonna be looking at these things like, man, I look corny. Yes, you do. I don't really feel like that way that I was talking. I was just virtue signaling. Yes, you was. You know what I'm saying? I was just doing it for a check. Yes, you was. I don't know how long they gonna be paying you. I say it's only so long they can pay for fake views. You know what I'm saying? What's that Jay-Z song? You gotta let people crash out. I disappeared. You don't hear no more talks about no aliens no more, no weed no more, no spirit no more. That's what also they went on other AI pages to start to piggyback off of. So that's how you know how trash it is. We just do psyops so people be like, oh, okay, this is a fed, this an agent. As soon as we see somebody with a tuxedo on, it's an agent. No matter what kind of tuxedo it is, that the specific tuxedos, what specific kind of agent they is and stuff like that. So get out of here, dude. Get your lame ass out of here. No, I'm saying a lot of because y'all handlers ain't gonna be able to like pay y'all for the rest of the time and stuff like that because y'all ain't nobody listening to y'all. Before we even get into the streamers, we need y'all tuxedo ass, scamming ass agents that's always got the projection out their mouth, claiming everybody else scammers and stuff like that. Wait, you got the tuxedo on, you the agent. Oh, say you got the handler and you get ready to go broke. I'm gonna tell you right now, you ain't gonna have no job, especially fucking with me. Start adding shit and claiming y'all indigenous or something like that and see how fast you won't have no job. You know what I'm saying? You want me I start pulling out hands and scripts and stuff? We already working on it. They show y'all how true spirituality work, not that weak shit. Not that weak shit. Oh, we just got the spirit and we can just cry about something. No, we got the spirit. You getting your ass up out of here. You're gonna need a job. Get the fuck on somewhere. It's only me. That's it. You know what I'm saying? All that other shit. Y'all should go on ahead somewhere. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead somewhere. Y'all just talking. Y'all ain't got nothing about nothing. You know what I'm saying? Once you got a tuxedo on, somebody helped you get that tuxedo. Kick rocks. All right? You know what I'm saying? Go ahead by the street pole. Go play soccer with street curves. You know what I'm saying? Go dive into the North Boulevard, 42th of Ave Street. You know what I'm saying? Over that. Nobody listening to y'all online. Lame. Lame. I said, but look, check this out, right? So when we get into they be making scripted shit and shit like they got all scripted realities. It's a scripted reality. How you gonna turn a scripted reality out of trying to be a content creator? As soon as I start seeing people create their whole life, they use AI to create their whole life. Fake pictures, fake vacations, fake teams, fake. And then when they do get together, a whole bunch of butt munchers, whole bunch of men who wanna stay with their best friend and shit like that. Another man, y'all want to pay rent together up under one roof and shit. Y'all, I dare me. I want to live with my own whole bunch of men. You motherfuckers, y'all say real shit. We ain't making that lit online and the next lit thing to be a content creator or take showers with your best friend, man. Get out of here, dude. Get out of here, dude. Y'all are lost. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what y'all got y'all mind. Y'all need guidance, though, but I'm pretty sure a lot of y'all just went to the college or military, so y'all ain't even prepared for life. Y'all don't know how crazy y'all look. Y'all been taught to go out and think y'all teaching people about something. Y'all look crazy, and thank God we got online to show that now, that y'all a small percentage. Y'all ain't nobody. Y'all just thought y'all was somebody to y'all parents and y'all family members or something like that, because y'all might have been the first to get colonized. Oops, I mean go to college or the military or something. You know what I'm saying? No tuxedo, bow tie, thyroid arthritis having ass faces, a whole bunch of monkey shade faces. Oh, put on that. You old monkey, no neck having knee guys. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, getting into the Streamers. Now, streamers. Now, y'all, these a whole bunch of vanilla ices and things of that. Now, you already need to know. They seen what I was doing. It's only copying me at this moment. I can't even claim other content creators right now. They all feds and agents. As soon as I start seeing somebody start talking about too much politics, too much, or white boy too much, oh, that's you getting paid. Ain't no way somebody in a regular life that miserable. And especially people up here that claim they demonetize and stuff. You ain't demonetized like me or whatever like that. You getting paid from somebody. Like Myron Gaines and all these people, y'all getting paid. Ain't nobody sitting up here want to get up here and talk about white boys for free every day. I'm going to tell you that right now. I'm going to tell you that right now. Ain't nobody about to be getting up every day, getting in no email and talk about what no white boys doing every day for free. I'm going to tell you that right, and then get up here and try to complain about it. Look what they doing. You ain't got no life. You ain't got no bitches. I'm saying, before I even have to get online, fucking about 5-6 sugar mamas, bitch. Oh, further than that. Oh, I'm saying, need online. Get some people. Oh, I'm saying, real shit. Y'all up here got validation issues and all y'all dick small. But yeah, y'all need to pay attention. Y'all be on some weird retarded games and lostness and stuff like that, and get confused, and then y'all just get up here and express how miserable y'all life is. Now let's get into these goddamn streamers. Now these streamers is in some goddamn weirdo shit where they think that their opinion counts. Look, y'all don't have to be so stressed out. Y'all could calm down. Nobody listen to y'all like that. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know y'all got paid. Y'all know y'all put up here to chase it. So if you sitting around thinking, what do I need to do to make some content or whatever like that, you the devil. You chasing waterfalls. What is waterfalls? Emotions. These is emotions you don't have, but you getting checks off these things. Somebody created a whole system where they just made symbolizing idol worship out of emotions that they didn't colonize throughout the years, and got these as this made us a lot of money. This emotion made us a lot of money. Religion might be one of it. We got streaming right now, retarded version of it, but then they got it from me and trying to turn it into streaming. So once you hear something called streaming, it's government. It's industry. It is phony. It's somebody trying to copy real people and then make an industry off personality. So a whole bunch of people with no personality trying to match people with personality. People with personality get ready to get blocked. Y'all see how I get blocked. Then you get some whole bunch of corny setup stuff, and then you get coconuts and stuff in the showers with I show speeds and stuff, and then you start to look at it like, what is this? These cats corny as ever. They ain't got no personality. It's all set up. You know what I'm saying? So they got y'all thinking that these cats' music opinion matter. No, I said these cats' life matter. No, these cats' handlers giving them fake views and putting them around celebrities is what matter. That's the only thing that actually seem like something. You know what I'm saying? And then when these people have to deal with life, they can't. These people can't deal with life. They have to sit around, wait till their handlers be like, Dole Pilot Man just uploaded another video. There's 10 seconds in it that says something like this. Let's see how many people other in the world might feel like that, and let's try to re-diverge it. You know what I'm saying? Something like the FBI shit. You know what I'm saying? Or Pan-African shit. You know what I'm saying? And just listen in and do fed work and shit like that. Go put a tuxedo on somewhere. You know what I'm saying? Some shit like that. But shit that no one, everybody crashing out online. People forget your YouTube, your pages is you personally. So if you personally invested into whether you a Democrat shield or Republican shield, that's you. You not somebody that's talking to the people. None of us is your people. You damn sure ain't my people. This is your personality and your page. Do somebody like your music? Do somebody like you? Your personality, not you up here. You ain't got no feeling. You like a robot, dry face, Willie D face, and you about to sit up here and talk about some robots or some damn shit. Nobody give a fuck about that shit. I'm gonna tell y'all that right now. I'm saying, what is y'all creativity and shit, and built on that. So we get online and see your MySpace page or your YouTube page. Don't get up here and be no damn shields and think people listening to y'all. Don't listen to y'all talk about some dumbass shit like you ain't got no life. So that's everybody. Like Candace Owens and shit. They got these people are miserable. Pearly Gates, Myron Gaines, all these fed ops that they be throwing in y'all and all the ethnicities, y'all niggers and all these things. These people are miserable. The moment y'all see these people up here every day talk about what white boys is doing, these are miserable people. Period. I don't care what they trying to tell you. They miserable. They don't got no life, or they getting paid. That's the only way. You got to it's hard for me getting my emails. You know what I'm saying? Real shit. So you inspired every day to do a backflip and cartwheel to get in your emails and shit like that, bitch. It must be a check in that motherfucker shit, bitch. Who you talking to? I know y'all ain't trying to make it seem like everybody dumb, Like 6ix9ine think everybody dumb, like that damn house robbery wasn't staged. That's staged. First of all, ain't nobody getting into no goddamn gated community, and ain't nobody from the hood wasting time to do that. You know, we rather go to the next door neighbor. What the fuck we gonna sit there and waste our time knowing we gonna get into some bullshit? Our hatred gonna lead something all the way to you want to rob somebody in the gated community. Shit, that's that was staged. Ain't no real hood nigga got the time. I'm gonna tell you that right now. Nobody got the time to sit and think real long because somebody's 6ix9ine. No. You know what I'm saying? That's fast. That's once something online or once something broadcasted or something like that, fake. No, I don't want to hear it. Turn that shit off. What we about to do? What we about to put out for something to talk about? You know what I'm saying? That's it. If we ain't talking like that, man, you bullshitting. And online is the wrong thing for you to be on. You need to go on apps for that type of shit. You know what I'm saying? Real shit, man. Careers is getting up out of here. Anybody that's been on a stream, including Nicki Minaj, her retarded ass. Anybody who been on a stream, anybody that got something to do with, you know your handler told you to do that, and you know that shit is crashing y'all out. Y'all know y'all looking at y'all handlers like, man, we crashing out. We crashing out. You know what I'm saying? Just like these puppets online. How long YouTube about to stop that shit too? YouTube ain't about to allow the feds and everybody to keep making it seem like this is supposed to be a light because they don't have the business tactics together. Like you basically are paying for a look. When natural people is just doing things natural, you gotta pay and do fraudulent things for a look. So it's like you paying for something to look like somebody getting paid. Who got time to do that? That shit about to crash. That shit about to be over in like 1 month. I don't even know how they still going that long right now, paying all their handlers that nobody listening to. How long y'all about to be? It's like YouTube about to look at this like it don't make sense. YouTube like about to be like, why are we paying people that we know is infiltrating the views and stuff like that? So it's people paying to get paid from us. YouTube ain't about to keep that going. I don't care how long politics then got involved with YouTube and try to change the psyop, the optics or something, and failed miserably and getting ready to crash YouTube. YouTube eventually gonna start picking back up, and when YouTube pick back up, that's when we know the government ain't involved that much no more. That's when we gonna know that. YouTube just got a check right now. There's a bunch of people with a check right now, but they looking. They peeping game. They like, wait a minute, this is phony a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Then y'all got people coming on our platforms, promoting other platforms like Rumble and stuff like that. Like, wait a minute, like YouTube ain't about all this. Like YouTube ain't about to keep having people in the CIA pay for people to look a certain way. They just not about to keep doing that. So I don't know what kind of business optic that was, but that was retarded. I talk about real stuff. I'm an adult. I don't get online and talk about what everybody else trying to get lit. I get the fuck offline and never get online again. This shit is phony. This is lame. If I make online lame, then everybody who jump online would just all be feds at that point. You know what I'm saying? It'd be clear for all of us to sit back and be like, oh, this is the fed. This is the only person doing this lame shit in today's time. I'm trying to give y'all a little grace. I'm trying to give y'all a little grace, but y'all crashing out. Y'all crashing out. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to give y'all grace, but man, y'all crashing out. That ain't how you get. Y'all need artist development. I need to come give y'all content creator development. Maybe I should release some books on content creator development and stuff so y'all don't be looking so flanky. Y'all look flunked out and flanky and cosplayers like y'all chasing emotions. And it ain't good to be like that, to be a regular content creator uploading stuff and you ain't even a streamer. Let the streamers get paid for that because, they calling this out. So they created a whole bunch of emotions and stuff like that so people can pick an emotion, make a narrative out of it, be the face of it, and don't care about it behind closed doors. Just got paid for it or something like that. But drawing everybody into it that did care about it for them to actually go to jail. Or some little stupid stuff that really is it's a non-existent thing. Everybody who's wrapped in their own cultures and ethnics not even involving themselves in this. So you're not gonna get people protesting. You're not gonna get people reacting and responding to race baiters online. You're not gonna get people reacting and responding to politics. You're not gonna get people reacting and responding to these streamers and whatever that they trying to promote and sell these Birkin bags and stuff like that. So it's over. That's what it means when it's over. You actually got to be real, or you got to get out the way on real pages. YouTube, MySpace, all this is MySpace type stuff. You got to be real. You know what I'm saying? You got to be real. Shout out to Cowboy. That's how he is. Indigenous knocking out you damn Buffalo soldiers. You know what I'm saying? That's a Buffalo. He knocked out a goddamn Buffalo soldier. Shout out my Indigenous brother. You know what I'm saying? Like, mixed too. Shout out to Cowboy. I say, yeah, I love you niggas too. None of y'all run for politics. We don't want no Stephen A. Smith, no little white man be in politics. They do that best. If we know we're going to have a liar in there, we know we got a liar in there. We don't need someone getting paid to lie and act like they ain't lie. Get your nigga ass out the way. Out the way. We don't want Shaq to be no president. I'll tell you that right now. You know what I'm saying? Real, if you wanted my opinion, you know what I'm saying? If you wanted my opinion, you know what I'm saying? No Stephen A. Smith, no bad bitch hip Shannon Sharp, no. Let them talk about basketball and fuck only fan models. That's it. Don't let them go past. Nothing like they open their mouth. They about to build somebody's corner store and their whole family about to be in it for year after year like Arabs. They ain't about to do none of that shit. These guys got $1 million now. They ain't did it yet. The fuck make you think they about to not lie now? Know what I'm saying? I'm the only president. If that's the case, I'm the only politician in this case. And you listen to me. I'll sit down. Go back home. Get back on the boat. I said, you wait till I answer your prayer. Other than that, I don't hear nothing y'all talking about. Y'all scamming somewhere, already in a better position than other people, paying to block other people. I ain't got time for all that, man. Y'all get out the way. You know what I'm saying? Get out the way. Get out the way. But yeah, y'all saying, yeah, we'll talk about these streamers and stuff now. These, like Coconauts, I Show Speed, these people are not famous. Everything is set up. They be setting these things up, kind of like if you a pop star, like if you was early Christina Aguilera and Britney Spears and stuff. Those early concerts they had, man, the industry set that up. Half of them people had free tickets, and then they'd tell you these people had a sold out concert. Man, that was this person family, this person family. A lot of people was just like, yo, my uncle, auntie worked at Interscope Records and stuff. We got free 60 tickets to Britney Spears concert front row. That's really what it be. Then once they build it up a little bit, for a few years, it start to trickle down as real. But if it don't, that's when you start seeing them not be platinum, go gold, not go gold no more. They need about 10,000 P. Diddy remix. Take that. That don't work. You don't see them no more. You know what I'm saying? That's it. These cats be throwing A's against the wall, hoping it stick. They be like, this is a good optic. This is a good look. If it don't work from that person, they start blaming it on the person. What you doing wrong? Person ain't being themselves. You making them feel like it's the right thing to do in the world, getting paid off chasing waterfalls. Don't go chasing. I forgot how to go. You know what I said? That's what it means when you're chasing emotions. That's what a demon actually is. Don't let nobody with a flunked out religion tell you anything different. When a person is chasing emotions to get something out of it that's self-serving, that's what a demon is. Anybody who try to change that is, you probably read one of their books. That's probably a Collinist books. All these they gods and stuff is just justifying degenerate stuff. All people chasing emotions, and all you gotta do is decipher the emotion. You ain't about to get it. Lions got emotions, and humans got emotions. We ain't about to get away from that emotion, and a person try to hide it, make it seem like it's something else. And now we got religion and spookism and symbolism. No, you and your emotion about something, and what was done with the emotion. The end. Don't blame it on shit else, or go to hell. You know what I'm saying? Real, don't blame that shit on shit else. Somebody come fuck up the water and say that God told me to fuck up the water and shit like that. That ain't got nothing to do with water being in existence before you. Kick rocks or go to hell. We ain't got time for no humans flunked out of ass emotions. That's all they be. Everybody just being flunked out of emotions. I don't hear about no emotions. You try to make it stoic. No, flunked out ass. You got a small dick. That's what it means. You don't let shit hang. So you got to play a cosplaying version of letting something hang. A narrative. Something that ain't you. Something you think and match other people, like me, without a small dick. No, I said real shit. I'm gonna tell you right now, you about to not have no job because there's no need for you. You can sit up here and cosplay and think you fucking bitches and taking over. No, you just got a business. You don't run no land. You're not fucking hoes and bitches. And I'm talking about the land. It's my land. It's my hole, and I'm the main father here. You can't just be like, no, I run it. She just in a business, dude. You can't change nobody's mind about nothing. You can't do nothing about it. You ain't about nothing. Y'all just made up something. You ready to call this book? Get out of here. That shit lame in this new age. That shit lame. That shit lame. You ain't a man. So you streamers, y'all just crashing out y'all handlers. Stop crashing out y'all handlers. Nobody want to buy y'all purses. Y'all man purses. Nobody want to buy what y'all selling. I said nobody care. Y'all cosplaying something else. Be yourselves. Where's y'all culture at? So what is you selling? I'm saying real shit. I don't want to see that shit because once it gets to that Troy Ave 6'9", I got the cosplay a murder scene or something like that. Y'all done lost y'all fucking minds. Once it get to that point, y'all done lost y'all minds. And I was here before all y'all. I wasn't steering y'all in that direction. I was not steering y'all in that direction. Y'all are like children. Nobody was steering y'all in that direction. Nobody said we got the cigarette figure. Ain't no mathematical trick to getting online and getting lit, bitch. This is a MySpace page. you lost by a colonist or something like that, and you trying to find a handler to try to be like, what's the best way I could get online and make myself a celebrity or something like that. Bitch, YouTube ain't for that. It's either people gonna fuck with you or you don't, or they don't, and just something you got going on in your personal life. All that scamming and all that lying y'all doing and stuff like that, that ain't what online is about. And y'all ain't about to make it that way. So every time y'all mess with people's views who real and stuff like that, y'all make situations worse for yourselves, because y'all sit up here and y'all purposely make it obvious what y'all trying to make everybody paying attention to, and you can't do that on people's MySpace pages. Like that's what YouTube is. Like y'all got to get that out, y'all gotta have to let that go. I'm sorry, y'all gotta let that go. This is where all y'all problems is coming from. If you ain't connecting with someone, you have no business being on a page. You like a pervert. That's like you from a whole different city and state on somebody's MySpace page. Now, since YouTube make it possible for people in different cities and states, it still ain't no different in the spiritual world. You're connected with someone that's in your same pocket. What, you a producer? You should only be attracting other producers. Whatever you're talking about, you should only be attracting other people that's talking that into what you into. And the moment we start seeing a flood of other type stuff and troll type stuff, that ain't got nothing to do with whatever who's doing that, trying to make it seem like, no, you taking your time to make your pages that. And then when we start to decipher where that comes from, then it can only lead to some crash out energy. And when we point to who's crashing out, we look at that like these people ain't even supposed to be invested into that type of shit. Why is y'all invested into that to want to crash out? That's dumb. Let somebody that actually have problems with regular people do stupid stuff like that and get bored, and then they don't troll no more after a while because they ain't getting paid for it. It was actually genuine. And then that actually make other people dislike or like go towards a person and make more of the community fruitful. Not no engineered vanilla ice, let's make this person like a robot and let's make this a community about something. That's dumb. What is y'all doing? Y'all gonna be paying for a look. That's all y'all about to be doing. Then when people switch it up on y'all not gonna know what to do next. Then y'all gonna have to go water down something else next. You ain't got no game. You ain't got no magic. So whoever in control of this goddamn shit, you only could be in the energy of saying, well, magic ain't real, or it ain't about the game, this the game. We're not talking about magic that way. And when I say game, I'm kicking game right now. And you just could be an adult and have an adult spirit, or you a child, and that's the way you think, and you're gonna react and respond and differ. The end. I don't give a fuck what kind of position or what badge y'all think y'all got, and that's another problem y'all got. Y'all worship titles and badges, and y'all don't be shit. Fresh out y'all mother's ass. Y'all don't be shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all don't be nothing. Like, it's y'all be miserable as hell. Y'all got made up lives, man. Y'all gotta go get a life. You know what I'm saying? And y'all, half of these people in tuxedos are miserable. They get up here every day and talk about some shit, the people they don't know. And then they try to make it seem like they need to be in a position of something for a whole bunch of people. Look, you will never be in a position or convince me nothing. I'm a man. You either saying something I agree with and it makes sense and it's a solution, or you can kick rocks. I don't give a fuck how you think, your mind state, or whatever the case may be. You have nothing to do with nothing. No, I'm saying, I don't know why people be making themselves responsible for a whole bunch of strangers. You know what I'm saying? Real shit. If it ain't just your people or people that already in agreement with you, you're crossing lines. You're crossing boundaries. So when you have a whole bunch of incels joining politics, this is even what's ruining politics right now. You have a whole bunch of incels in politics being preachers. That don't even make no sense. What incel can even convince anybody the right way to go about something beyond you just telling people to go to college? That might be good on that area, but I'm saying in life, you can't teach nobody anything. You know what I'm saying? An incel don't even have a life. You got to sit around and watch us and write something down and be like, this is what people are doing, and then try to make it seem like people got to think the way you think, but you wouldn't be in a position of having to copy other content creators and things of that nature if you had an original thought. So it's not about the vices. All the way down to, you hear a lot of people talking about weed or whatever the case. It's not about the vice. It's about, it's either you lame and you miserable or you ain't. If we want to have specific topics or specific scenarios, we can see good, where it may be not a problem, where it may be bad, in all things, whatever the case may be. But when we're talking about who got common sense, and as we reaching a solution towards something that's actually real, motherfuckers don't got it. You know what I'm saying? These people over here like playing small dick physically, who got the bigger dick sword spiritually. This is what these people playing. But the purpose of it is to convince an audience, and y'all starting points ain't convincing because you're on platforms that no one does that. You know what I'm saying? You get on YouTube and this is people fuck with you. You ain't trying to steer something in a certain way or whatever the case. You can give a fuck about that shit. You know what I'm saying? So anybody up here trying to steer shit a certain way or whatever the case may be, take that shit on another app. This is my app. YouTube is my app. You know what I'm saying? If I choose to get on it or if I choose not to get on it, I set the blueprint. I set the foundation of how it's supposed to look and how it's supposed to go. Whether you in the living room, dining room, attic, basement, car, walking through the woods or whatever like that, I set the template. You can only be trying to get some money or something like that because you ain't got no life. So you can only just be copying. You can't do anything else. You know what I'm saying? So I'm your father. You know what I'm saying? Can't do nothing else. You can't make music, so you just go ahead and promote somebody else's music. Said you can't dress, go ahead and promote somebody else's clothes. Said you have no talking points, go ahead and just talk about what you think everybody else is into. But this is what your page gonna look like. Your MySpace, your YouTube, your fake. This is what y'all need to understand, because I don't know what y'all into. You're trying to be fake preachers and shit like that. Y'all didn't got the wrong idea listening to me. I'm the adult spirit. I feel like I'm steering y'all down the wrong direction. No, you need to be yourself first. All y'all need to be yourselves. So what do that look like? If you online playing music before your shit, if you try to talk like you waking people with all that is my shit. And you're doing it the wrong way. You ain't waking nobody up being a scammer or whatever the case may be. Y'all are frauds. All of y'all are agents. Y'all say y'all need to understand that now. What make y'all think it's cool being an agent? That's another thing. Y'all be sitting up here actually like expressing yourselves like y'all look cool. You don't look cool being no agent. Y'all be waking up every day like, oh, we about to kill him today. We about to do him today because I'm raising the word. No, you are an agent. And you show yourself being an agent every day. Nobody care about that. You ain't got no life. We don't know nothing about you. All we know is what y'all get ready to do, and y'all made up AI lives. And all these people be having AI, especially if they got a tuxedo on. Don't believe nothing they say. The AI, they created a whole fake online life. You know what I'm saying? All they use AI, make fake books, all that shit. That shit fake. Everything is, you can tell when a person's fake because based off a person's motivation. So if your motivation is to cosplay or to try to chase waterfalls, whatever you saying is fake because it come from a starting point of you created it in the first place so you could be accepted in whatever waterfall you chasing. You know what I'm saying? Other than that, ain't nobody chasing waterfalls. You just who you are, that's it. You know what I'm saying? So these people are scam. Like I'm trying to tell they handlers stop giving these cats money, man. Y'all wasting money. I talk to the bosses, middleman out the way. Can't nobody talk like me online because ain't nobody been online long as me and seen each shift come in and the shift get even tried on you and you sitting here telling them, I see all y'all come and go. Say they have people my age. They send a whole new set of people in college, 25-year-olds and stuff. They send a whole nother shift. I'm looking at all these shifts like, oh, these is all psyops and espionage and stuff. But like the new shift don't know what the previous shift did, how they dealt with me. So it's almost like they just be having jobs and I just be getting them fired and stuff like that. And they be feeling all weird that when they start doing stuff on me, it wasn't as cool as when they was doing it on other people that was retarded. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, yeah, because a lot of these espionages and got people in jail. It's like they're drug dealers and stupid people and things. And now they trying to do it on content creators. This is lost cats who don't be knowing what's going on and stuff like that. So these be those chicks that be screaming grape or things be all good. This a week ago, then all this sudden you in court. And it seemed like she wasn't connected to you at all or whatever. How is it so easy for her to separate? She was there like that in the first place. Kind of like Daphne was sent to 50 Cent. You know what I'm saying? Y'all be lost though. You know what I'm saying? Like 50 probably has some awareness of it though. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it's, us men, we got kryptonite. We get weak at times. We get weak. So he didn't went ahead and went as far. But these bitches is really lost. They go as far as having kids and all marrying your ass for 15 years and all that kind of shit. They be getting double checks. They be having double lives and stuff like that because they all calling this out. That's why you can't even trust. That's why I stopped watching black and white people online. Personally, I stopped watching it. Any black person with a tuxedo and any white person, I just know that they're it's almost like an ad, right? Which I ain't monetized, but it's like you need someone for you to be anything. So when something is lit in the world, this is why they create ads. They give you little crumbs, but If I ain't click on your video, they wouldn't be seen. So when you see an ad every minute, every 50 seconds, and you see a white boy up there or any ethnicity or whatever the case may be, to me, I look at that as desperate. It's desperate. You need somebody for you can sell your thing or whatever the case may be. And whatever person is there first, depending on how much crumbs they get, is how much they're gonna be a coon. And I just stop there. I don't take nobody serious. None of these people can be politicians or anything. We dealing with some new immigrant type thing where it's so far gone, it ain't about to be no governance. You know what I'm saying? This is about to be some everybody stick to their people, and is everybody just coming together for the sake of all, for the righteous of all, or not? All the mind games and stuff like that is burnt out. It's burnt out. You ain't even gonna be able to make no money off no mind game right now. And that's the last thing that they're gonna have to figure out. But they're witnessing it in real time. So it's like, well, what other narrative now? What other? No, that's the point. You can't make no more money off outdated emotions. No one's in that phase anymore. And you can't sit around and think what's in people's mind and what they express is some type of religious witchcraft if you can take it and do something with it. That never was a thing. Even when they get into colonists, you're only in control because of military and war. All the symbolism and stuff like that, you just got lost. And then people who come after and after gave more importance to that than the actual slavery and racism. And this is where the power is looking weak. And the government might try to make you think it's something else, but no, it's just that. So the whole thing itself is to try to make you think it's a mental game, but they have to steal from other people's culture, especially mine. You know what I'm saying? So it never was that. It always was just force and slavery. The witchcraft part of it is just them stringing y'all along, and they came up with another way to make it seem like it's something else or whatever. But it never was that. It never was that. So at some point right now, we're not even in the emotions that match all those symbols. So you can't even get paid off cosplaying an emotion, chasing a waterfall, being an actual demon. That's what an actual demon is. You a person, you think you separated and you don't have a thought and feeling. And so you end up expressing yourself in all manners that if your parents was in that same energy, you wouldn't be here. Like you have people right now talking about people's kids or people shouldn't have kids based off their personal opinion about what their anecdotal experience about or what someone generalized a narrative about. But yet, what the fuck is you talking about? Someone had to fuck for you to be here. Like, what do y'all be talking about? Y'all don't make no sense. Like when y'all get up here and say people should stop having kids. Why? I wish somebody was talking like that when your parents was here before you was born. You don't make sense. These are arguments that y'all might get from eugenics and colonists that don't care about you talking about it anyway. You just getting paid. Like I don't get y'all point. And y'all come up here on y'all personal pages, y'all personal MySpace pages like MySpace and stuff like this. This is what YouTube is, and y'all make yourselves look crazy and obvious that y'all getting paid and y'all shields on both sides. You know what I'm saying? But y'all have been convinced that YouTube is not that. Y'all so. But what else is you doing if you competing with people like me secretly? What else is you doing? If you have to figure out how to get attention, whatever like that, that's you coming from your lame life and doing your same lame tactics online and have been convinced that YouTube is a different type of thing. No, it's not. I don't get why y'all come up here and make yourselves look crazy. Y'all not gonna convince me. Y'all not gonna convince no audience. What y'all are showing is real people, including me, get on y'all pages and y'all make it obvious y'all paying for y'all views. Y'all make it obvious y'all got white people helping y'all, like FBA. FBA is all white people. Y'all make it obvious that it's like this what y'all choose to represent yourselves as. You know what I'm saying? Stop making YouTube make it seem like it ain't a MySpace. No, this is your pages. These are y'all pages. If you choose to express y'all shields, if y'all choose to express y'all miserable by getting up here talking about white boys every day, if y'all choose to express y'all trying to make this a job, what kind of content I need to make, you ain't yourself. And these pages was built off people being themselves. YouTube, MySpace, Instagram. This ain't for you to try to make a job out of it. You're lost by white boys. You got a pilgrim mind. White boys can't do that. So this is what they have to do. But they're better at making money off of it than you. You're not going to be nothing but in a position like Myron Gaines, but then up here every day claiming that it's an actual mission. Your handler's going to have to stop paying you. Like, what is your mission? What is your audience? You're not saying anything nobody never heard before. And for you to be able to talk about it means you're getting paid. So I don't even get it. As soon as you see a flag or a person with a tuxedo, if they don't got a tuxedo on, it's gonna be a flag somewhere or an eyeball somewhere or something like that. They all telling you what college they went or what. All right, no one listened to these people. But I guess when they hide the frame, and I put it in a teaching type of frame. Because on YouTube, this is the bag we in. They make it seem like, oh, let me cosplay, and I'm teaching the audience. No, you not. You getting up here and pan and robots and white boys is helping you because you're going towards a narrative. When real people up here, it ain't even us really teaching. It's only us connecting with people who already think the way we think anyway. You're not going to convince someone else who got raided by the feds that the feds ain't on Dolo the Pilot Man chat and they the only negative ones. You're not going to do it. I don't know what's in y'all mind. You're not going to convince nobody's grandmother, grandfather, aunties, uncles, or whatever the case may be that's actually going through things in real life about y'all relationship schemes or what the feds and the CIA is doing or not. You're just not going to do it. It's too many people in real life. Y'all like 10% of the world. Y'all done left 30%. And y'all like 10% of the world right now. So y'all, it's like, if you just look at y'all crashing out. Y'all got to get out of that preacher shit. Y'all not Mormons. Stop being in some type of spirit where y'all think y'all getting online teaching people. Even if you want to think I'm a teacher, the only people who actually going to agree with me is people who think like me. So I'm never going to persuade in a way where I'm like, well, we got to do this and let's all meet up and let's all live up under our armpits together. It sounds dumb. Because even if you talking that way, especially when it comes to bitches, you got to be doing something. You knitting together some fabrics? Is we making music? Is we building something? If it ain't something we substantiating, it's just talk and people trying to be online celebrities. And bitch, I got a child. I got responsibilities. And we ain't mixing our life like that. The fuck you doing? Like y'all say, you ain't about to waste my time. And there's so many lame college people and military people who got online and attached themselves to people in that other mind frame. It's like they don't know how to deal with life. It's like they're not prepared for life or something like that. Like a lot of y'all are not prepared for life. That's what y'all show. But behind closed doors, you can tell y'all in some type of comfort zone based upon what you was taught. And when that get broken down, this is what makes you ain't shit. You know what I'm saying? If that's the case, I don't even want to get into that detail, but get back into the streamers, right? This why y'all don't have to pressure yourselves. Don't get up here and be like, you know you have to be, y'all know y'all pick. That's why I don't even know why DDG sitting around talking about whatever he talking about. Bitch, if they wanted you to get that many goddamn views, they would have had you get that many damn views on Twitch. And then they can only pull that shit off on Twitch. They know they can't really, they had to slow down that shit on YouTube. Y'all all feds, man. Just accept it. If you want to teach somebody how to do good deals when you get met with a handler. You know what I'm saying? Because we at that point right now. We at a point where everybody got to be themselves. The handlers got to be the best people possible. You can't hide through no 7 layers or whatever. Because your puppets is actually a representation of you. So if your puppet's crashing out, you go broke. And you don't seem to have the intelligence. Y'all handlers don't seem to have the intelligence to make y'all puppets, because y'all in some Mormon energy. And I'm trying to tell y'all that's where it's backfiring. I'm trying to help y'all out. I don't care how much y'all be shadow banning me and whatever. I don't need y'all. Y'all are backfiring though. So if any convincing person, I will be the best person to try to convince. Y'all unconvincible. Y'all shit backfiring because y'all chasing waterfalls. Stop chasing waterfalls. You know what I'm saying? Stop. Find someone who's themselves. It ain't about what people. It's too many people in their own culture right now to care about a specific person talking about a made-up culture just to have a tuxedo on. Nobody care about that right now. That look like politics is struggling when y'all do stuff like that. Everybody just needs to be themselves and take care of your people, and your example will make everybody else want to do that for themselves. Whatever idea you come up with will be welcomed with open arms. The mind games is what's throwing people off, because it's like mind games being created about stuff that no one cares about. For an example, let's say we want to go back to protesting or whatever the case. The things that people will protest about, people not into that. So when we see actual people protesting, this makes 90% of us, the actual real people, citizens, look at it like, what is this? This don't make no sense. The only sense we can make out of it is it's trying to entice us to protest. Because people we around ain't got the money to pay for that. People we around ain't got the time to go gather with someone else to even go protest in front of somebody else's business none of us is making money off of. Get the fuck out of here. I ain't wasting my time. You see what I'm saying? So this one you can start to see them trickle down and start manipulating YouTube to make people try to frustrate by stopping people's paycheck or something like that on YouTube. But they don't understand making people react is a foreign thing. And we're not in that shift where that makes sense anymore. It really never made sense. You can't do that you're actually the pervert when you get on people's personal pages. Now, it was once upon a time still weak, but it was done better when you got a deal. So you could be Shaquille O'Neal. You got a basketball deal. You in college, they've been keeping your eye on you. They've been keeping their eye on you. You in the military, they've been keeping their eye on you. All right. So you start hearing these terms that they popularize from people you only gonna see in these movies or on these stages or on these lectures at colleges and stuff like that, that they picked for you to start hearing whatever they want to steer the people. All right, once upon a time, you could lead people into burning churches or whatever, people who ain't with their culture and they actual people. But that's because the platforms that these people was on made it seem like, okay, you could take care of your family, but you also have to go through something, right, to be there. So there's a mystique about, oh, I'm on Fox News, I'm on CBS. There's a mystique about, oh, I'm in the NBA now. There's a mystique about, oh, I'm a rapper, singer now. There's a mystique about, I'm a comedian, I'm an actor, actress now. The moment y'all start copying me, you fall. You can't copy people on their own volition. You're not needed then. So if your handler's highest intelligence is to try to figure out another angle to copy genuality, you're going to be the puppet that crash your handler out and get put in a compromising position that you already know you already probably been in about 5 or 15 times already and shit like that. And know that these life-threatening situations you've been in ain't had nothing to do with nobody else but the goddamn feds. Just like that's why y'all got to be careful coming up here expressing shit like y'all got problems and shit like that, because people real. Your worst enemy got common sense right now that has cameras everywhere. So you go ahead and put yourself up under the bus for these white men like that and the people in the CIA like that. You go up here and expressing yourself, and then make a whole narrative around you and take you out, and then we don't have nothing to think about, but because you had beef. It ain't had nothing to do with no beef. Man, they've been doing that to my people since the beginning of time, the 1600s and 1700s and stuff like that. You don't be expressing yourself like, and then y'all flunked out. You ain't even supposed to have no problems in real life like that. Know what I'm saying? So y'all chill out and stuff like that. Y'all be letting people get easy on y'all, easy kills. It's like that's what I call it, Call of Duty. That's an easy. That was an easy one. You know what I'm saying? And I'll be caring about y'all, but I'll slowly but surely not, because like y'all don't really be supporting and nothing like that, whatever the case may be. So it ain't about even teaching people and stuff like that. I just do stuff for me and my people, so my people are safe or whatever the case may be. But the moment y'all up under the bus, y'all don't even know what be in control of stuff. Y'all sitting around thinking y'all beef is in the same position like y'all, scared, frail, or whatever the case may be. And it just have to be like some type of communion thing, so it's safe type of energy. Other than that, ain't nobody doing nothing for real like that or whatever the case. So when something just vague out separate, but something still happened and it's attached to something like that person probably could have feds. I'm saying, get out of here. Yeah, y'all gotta get y'all mind right. Y'all all lost in the sauce though, but God getting ready to get rid of all that. God is flushing all that out. All participants, all antagonists, all that is getting ready, because people gonna have to really know what things are. out of their external possessions and whatever that they think they're lost in or whatever the case. There's a spiritual game going on right now. There's a lot of people using their tongue to play with that. So I don't know what people trying to use their own devices to be something other than a human, but at some point, you will get checked by the way life works, not what a human have to motivate another human. We talk about natural courses that's larger on a percentage scale. Just like you ain't controlling your heartbeat and your lungs, and not for you to get in your lost mentality to be like, was you trying to attach that to there's some being out here that actually control my heart and my. No, we're talking about just the percentage scale of things that happen naturally. So the starting point of your mind state has a natural concept. And just like the natural concept of your breathing and your heart pumping or whatever the case may be. So just because you could come up with a thought about it and how you think you should drink water doesn't necessarily mean you a person who don't need water. You're just going to get into 2,000-year-old arguments of how water should be drank because you want everybody to drink water your way. Yet, water been here and everybody drank water. So for the most part, there's a natural course, and that goes all the way to the starting point of a person's original thought. And don't think just because you can cover it up and make it seem like it's not that you're not building up a more formation of your own bullshit. So no one get out of their bullshit. You know what I'm saying? People live day to day and realize that. So y'all have to keep that in mind. Like I don't know why y'all invest so much time in the opposite forms of life. You know what I'm saying? And then y'all getting online and creating narrative. So just like a streamer is the highest devil at the moment. That's the highest demon because they're chasing waterfalls. Without no reactions from the world, they have no content. So if no one creative doing something, no creative orator saying something, no creative musician making something, no creative actor doing something on their own volition, a streamer have no content. They're straight DJ academic stout. You know what I'm saying? They straight Adam'd out. They straight so for the most part, here's the thing. You want to say I'm hating, right? No, I want people to up their creative game. When we allow things to be rigged, y'all think things is normal when you get a damn reviewer reviewing a reviewer. So you'll have a person claiming they got good content reviewing someone else with content reviewing what someone else doing. So it'll be a person who creative, a musician, it'll be someone talking about the musician, and then it'll be someone talking about the person talking about the musician. If that ain't some motherfucking bullshit, I don't know what is. And we ain't about to have any of these individuals thinking that's a form of content. It's not. You're here based off a narrative. So you have a handler. And your handler needs to control it through layers. So they use you, fresh out of college or the military, to play the face of who's ever trying to build their page talking about the rapper or the actor or whatever the case may be. And then the actress or whatever is struggling at the moment. That goes for all celebrities. We call them all actors and actresses. And they're struggling at the moment. So they're going to be piggybacking off the real person. And then you're going to have some psyop come psyop the real person. And now we got some type of limbo thing going on. You know what I'm saying? And anybody you hear try to put Kai Kanat or I Show Speed in that genuine place, they're a fed too. They're attached to the handlers because everybody in their goddamn mama know Kai Kanat is plants. Goddamn I Show Speed is plants. What's these other cats that be attached to Myron Gaines? That's a plant. What's homeboy name? It's always some foreigners. They be talking about religion and stuff like that. Like, why are y'all online copying people like me? But people like me come from in-kitchen household conversations. That we're not trying to get lit off these things. It's just us because of our life. Not for y'all to get up here and start talking about, let's have religious debates. We not watching y'all for that. Y'all corny. Y'all are exposing yourselves as government, just government, and y'all trying to get people into politics or something like that. I don't know what y'all doing, but this is what y'all choose yourselves. Like, this is your page, and I don't care to get on somebody's page like that. You know what I'm saying? So y'all can only copy people like me, but in something that you're doing, promoting things that nobody care about. What's his name? He got his tooth knocked out or some shit like that. I forgot dude's name, but they be having these people showing up at colleges and shit like that and broadcast it online. Who is y'all audience? I don't get it. I don't understand. The only thing y'all could do is try to make people like me y'all audience. So y'all can only steal from what I'm saying. All these people y'all be seeing like Destinies and stuff be having 1 million views. All that is fake. I got more views than all these people. I got more sense than all these people. I'm in a better position than all these people. And if we want to talk about who will be the closest to being a politician, they don't even qualify. You know what I'm saying? If anything, their handlers are people trying to stop people like me just by having common sense. And that's dumb. Because this is what we call stupid beliefs. If you in any system where you got a belief and you're going that extreme, no one does that in real life. So you just somebody in college or the military and you thought this was real life. That's not real life. You're not prepared for life. So you can only catch things like that online. Whole bunch of trolls, eyeballs, whole bunch of this, whole bunch of lame ass niggas and stuff like that that think it's cool being an agent. So they be having hats that only show one eye, or they had tattoos or something like some Tariq Nasheed shit. That ain't even his real name. They think that's cool. Y'all are that. I don't get it. It's like Pan-African, Side-Netters. I don't know what make them think that shit cool. It's not. What's the other dude? Red and Blue Pill and all that. All these cats is feds. Like, they've been told they was feds before they even got online. I don't even know why do these people try to make a career out of being a fake preacher. I don't. That's why y'all never see me on that, which I'm native anyway. I can never be on that stupid ass shit. But even my mix, I'm African. You would think, right? But these people know what they doing. These people fed. I don't know. These people need to get jobs too. Nobody want to hear y'all stupid debates. And I hate that stuff even be in my algorithm because of how I talk. These people don't have common sense. Nobody in none of those, no Hebrew Israelite, they don't have common sense, right? Anytime you even see an agent, a dude with a tuxedo up here, no matter the ethnicity, he don't got common sense. He's literally just an agent, and he know it. He know without that situation, he know that's the whole reason he's in that situation in the first place. He must ain't get no pussy. He wasn't accepted by his people, right? He's all the way thrown under the bus. So his people is these new people he just met. You know what I'm saying? Or her people. These ain't people nobody listen to. Stop getting online, making yourselves look crazy. And then y'all be trying to compete with me. Y'all ain't about to do nothing but crash out and get fired. Y'all stop that. I'll take all y'all handlers. y'all gonna go broke off AI. So I'll take all y'all handlers if I want to. Because the handlers don't give a fuck about y'all. Just like they don't care about snitches. Nobody in the CIA care about snitches. They make y'all think Charleston White in some type of position or something. Like, man, they behind closed doors. Like, look at this nigga. They don't care about they don't give a fuck about y'all. I'm a true Akasita. So it's either we doing good business or we ain't. So therefore, the truth always there. Not know, oh, this person, they are only there for this. And if we take this away, we know they act like, no, you ain't reached no high square then. You know what I'm saying? When you reach a high square, you drop your nuts and it is what it is. Okay, we doing this. I ain't interested in doing nothing else. You know what I'm saying? But, so you already know who I am. I know you am. That's it. When y'all play games where a person entice you, you got bribery, that's the little games. It's only so far they even have y'all anyway. You know what I'm saying? Y'all ain't nobody. They don't give a fuck about y'all. You know what I'm saying? It's what's real is real. What's real is real. You know what I'm saying? If you could have, let's say, not even racism, I mean prejudice, right? Separate prejudice, and let's say you just have a little racism. Don't nobody really care about that if you real and what you do is what you do. All right, that's how the best business is done. You think white people don't know when you putting on a fake smile and you got briberied up or whatever the case may be? They know that. But you will never be someone that's actually eye to eye either, though. Because everybody who eye to eye is in that position. They're in that position. You know, I don't really fuck with you like that. I got my own family or whatever. But what we doing right here, this matters. So you know I'm not about to do something to jeopardize that, though. regardless of my personal racism towards you, I'm not prejudiced towards this. You know what I'm saying? Y'all not on that level. This why y'all cry even being I've been demonetized even longer than all y'all, whatever. Like, I don't this, but that's not the point. The thing is, y'all minds. I'm talking about that. And then when y'all get up here and then try to act like y'all teaching somebody, I clearly already be like, what college this cat came from? What military this bitch in? What symbol they getting ready to throw? So I already know your whole mind frame. You're non-useful. You're not prepared for life. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta wait on me to do something. You gotta wait on me to lay a layer down, lay a block. You gotta wait on me to lay a square down, lay a plateau, lay a foundation or something, so you can start trying to build on it or something like fuck, knock it down. You know what I'm saying? What you doing? What you doing? What you doing? You know what I'm saying? Other than that, stay a child. You know what I'm saying? Stay a child. Y'all not taking no real spiritual responsibility. But I love all y'all from the bottom of my heart. I'll catch y'all some. Hell yeah. And I'm starting off a scout. Oh yeah, I gotta go. I ain't even gonna say that on here though. I'm just going those messages or whatever the case may be. I already been doing this for real. You know what I'm saying? Schools for real. Not no Dr. Umar or whatever like that. When you can spend time teaching your own people, you know what I'm saying? Man, anything else start to look like it's weak anyway. I'm trying not to make going live and uploading on YouTube lame, but if y'all push my hand, I will make it lame. You know what I'm saying? To the point that, what is y'all doing? All y'all won't have no job. Then it'll be a whole new world y'all drift in. I'm the face of that. And then y'all will be like, damn, what can I do here? Or whatever, like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to do y'all like that. I'm close. I'm really not trying to do y'all that way. You know what I'm saying? Because it won't be nothing. No business, entertainment, education, religion, or politics. I don't know what y'all be holding on to. Y'all don't got y'all mind together, and it seems like y'all don't know the shift that we're going in just for you to be you itself. It seems like y'all don't got it together. I'm not teaching y'all either. You either part of my people, part of the Makatewa tribe, whatever, straight out of Milk Creek Indian. That's another thing too. I'm gonna start putting up for all the other people that we don't got. We 700 plus deep. Makatewa Creek Indian. You got at least have 30%, but we not really dealing with nobody. You know what I'm saying? You're going to start seeing other pages and stuff like that too. And then if you in Ohio, cross Minnehoket, right? The Mahoney River. And if you was born along that, because when we talk about these confederations and stuff like that, these confederations ain't roving bands. We talking about roving bands. People who wasn't part of no government or no confederation or wasn't jumping up to fight no war. And then the chief was mixed a lot of times. And then these Dawes Acts be the lineage of these individuals that's no longer even native. We getting that out of here. And what 90% of Native Americans wasn't attached to no goddamn wars and part of a confederation war, right? The people that had to blend into these things is just what these names is using. But when we talk about roving bands, we're just talking about the actual people. Wasn't part of no confederation, so white boy wasn't keeping part of your names or whatever the case may be. But so you must be native though. But like I said, you born in Minnehoket along the Mahoney River, right? And specifically right now, we 700 deep in Milk Creek. So that's the Makatewa Creek Indian, or whatever the case may be, for all Native Americans that wasn't in the war, but you native, mixed, and especially for pure people. We got those in charge right now, but for the mixed people, and for like me, and gathering all little small individuals and stuff like that, you're going to start to see other individuals and stuff like that, as you already seen, based on recommendation. You guys got somewhere to go, or whatever, beyond me. I'm going to be involved. And then we're going to substantiate business, entertainment, education, religion, and politics. But due to the fact of, if you not part of the family, whatever the case, there's this litigation to go through. Make sure you got your name, or whatever the case, for anyone we don't have. Along the Mahoney River, right? And specifically, but we already got everybody around here, right? So that's the Makatewa Creek. And that's for all, wasn't under no confederation, or whatever the case may be, but still a part of a roving band. And getting that substantiated, whatever the case may be. And I don't want to hear nobody up here talk about, no, we're not doing that. I ain't telling nobody what we doing, whatever the case. We're talking about some goddamn fight or whatever. Because we see people online just doing shit. Y'all just talking and try to get online for some type of fame. I don't know what y'all doing. Y'all crashing out. All y'all streamers getting ready to crash out. No one buying y'all products or whatever. Y'all get shut. And somebody go past Nicki Minaj a blunt because she done lost her motherfucking mind. I don't know what the fuck they got in Nicki Minaj's mind or whatever like that. But all y'all are foreigners to a certain degree. So all y'all need another template. I'm trying to figure out if I should lay another template down for y'all. I don't know yet. I don't know what. Flight boss, bitch, you know. For sure. Yeah, now listen to the My name is Terry's Moon. I'm the Royal Archangel Uriel, and I'm here to carry out God duties and motherfucking responsibilities. Raptor Swa, Hell Hold Da Yallahu, Massasoit, Mama Natoy, Linen Nape Hokan Manahata, Kakuski, Keski, Pilisepi, Mini Hoking, Ohio. God damn it, you don't want to photo that nigga. Makatawa.